Hi there everybody. This video is intended for life high school students who are enrolled in the Fine Arts elective course this year. As you can see, we are logged in through a student's OHS account and we are on their homepage. You will continue to click through to classes like you do every day to access your classes with your life teacher. And you will now see right here that you have access to the Fine Arts course. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, and let me show you a little bit about what you're going to see when you click into the Fine Arts course. All right. As you see, the Fine Arts course looks a lot busier than your life courses, and that's okay. What we have done is the general education teachers and the life teachers have collaborated to come up with modified content for our life students while still giving you access to the general education curriculum for you to use as much or as little as you would like. So let me give you a tour of what you're going to see. We'll go top down as far as what you're going to see when you log into your arts classroom. It will say right here, art, fine art, and it's going to say the last name Adams. That's because I, Holly Adams, the assistant administrator, is the owner of the classroom. But your life teacher and your general education electives teacher also have rights to this classroom. So if you look down here, you're going to see where it says class content, and you're going to see a blue bar that has a good bit of different modules in here. As you can see, it's quite extensive. We're going to focus our efforts right here where it says life student work required. However, I want you to know that the modules that you see over here where it says studio art, ancient times, that is the general education curriculum. And again, there is not a requirement that you participate with it. However, you are encouraged to utilize that curriculum if you choose to. There is no participation criteria as far as the amount of time you spend with it or the amount of content you view. Where there will be some requirements is the adapted content here in the life required work section. But wanted you to know that you do all have full access to the general education modules. When we click inside of the life work student completed, you're going to see that it says something like 50% completed. You're going to see this little green bar here at the bottom. I want to be very clear that you do not need to pay attention to this. This is a tool that we are not able to turn off in using the art course. So please do not be caught offhand by the green toolbar or the status updates as far as the content that you have accessed. Again, that is a tool that does help our general education peers, but is not relevant to how you are progressing through this course. If you were to click on the life content section, it will take you right here to life students required work. Now, at this point, we have uploaded a couple of test documents. The entirety of the content will be uploaded by Friday afternoon this week of 9/7. They'll be uploaded by the end of this week, but I wanted to upload some content in here for you to see where you will find your life students required work. There will be several projects in here throughout the year that your student will work on. There will be some adapted content for them to view. And there will be some enriched content for them to view if they would like to take their art learning a little further. But again, all of the required components and all of the modified curriculum and adapted content will be here under Life Students Required Work. It will be labeled very specifically. Again, please do not pay any attention to the progress bar. Again, that is a tool that we do not have the ability to turn off, but is not something you should measure your progress on. We are back on the course homepage here, and I wanted to show you how to engage with the general education curriculum if you desire to do so. For example, we'll start with Unit 1. You can see right here that it says it is Understanding Art. If we were to click on that, and click Launch, you would see that there would be several things listed under each unit for that content. Again, participation in the general education curriculum is encouraged but not required. If you want to view some of that content, let's look down here to Elements of Art. You would simply click on the link. It would open the content for you right here. Looks like we might have a bit of a technical issue with the picture. That might just be with my screen viewing software. But you would be able to view the lessons as such. Again, not required, completely optional, and as much as you'd like to engage with it is encouraged but not required. We are again back on the Fine Arts home screen. And there's a lot of areas that you really, again, do not need to pay attention to. There's a lot of bonus features in using the arts course selection. We life teachers felt that it was really important to make sure you had access to the general education curriculum if desired. But with that trade-off came all the bells and whistles that we don't necessarily need to take advantage of this year. We do have the option for progress monitoring and grades within here. Those are tools that we will not be utilizing this year. All of your grades and progress will be measured again through your content classes with your life teacher. So these are areas that you do not really need to spend any time in. The areas that you'll spend the majority of your time in would be this right here, content, and that's accessible here on the home screen. If you look down the page just a little further, you'll see right here another progress bar. Again, do not worry about the progress bar. Do not pay it any attention. It is not a measure that pulls up on reports and tells your teacher that you are or are not doing the right thing. It is not a tool that we are going to be using this year. If you scroll down, the last place that you'll probably want to check on a regular basis is the class announcements section. And right here is just a brief announcement from your life teachers that says, welcome to the life section of Fine Arts. Again, once you read that, you'll be able to click and remove the announcement, but your teacher may be posting frequent announcements on here for you to stay in touch. So at this point, we've done a pretty comprehensive tour of the tools that you are going to use within the Fine Arts curriculum and the class that is now on your schedule.